Alrighty everyone, welcome back. It is now September 10th of 2025, and given that the Netflix fiasco is still at large, we know that there's a lot of drama going on with the Meghan Markle holiday special, the Christmas special, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of issues going on with that, a lot of setbacks for obvious reasons. We know that Meghan Markle only makes work a lot harder than it needs to be when it comes to producing a television program. We all saw this happen with season 2 of With Love Meghan, and exactly why they had so many reshoots when everything was all, pretty much filmed and done and over with. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. You can also follow me at Mike01. I thank you also very much for the great and kind support. Now, one thing about Meghan Markle right now is that we already know that she is desperately trying to gain any kind of attention that she can actually grasp onto, that actually will go back to herself, any kind of attention, whether it's positive or negative. Seemingly, it doesn't seem to matter to her at this point. She just wants to kickstart any kind of a social media campaign or a viral moment to really boost her recognition while developing this upcoming Christmas special, which we all know this is going to be yet again another ratings disaster, if not worse than the With Love Meghan Season 2 disaster. Now, looking back here, we know that there's a lot of things going on with Greg Peters and Ted Sarandos, the two CEOs of Netflix, a lot of division over at Netflix, all because of Meghan Markle. Mind you, there wasn't really a large division over at Netflix HQ prior to the Meghan Markle contract deal. Before that, everything was a-okay, working very smoothly, but now you have a lot of board members split, you have a lot of executives split, trying to really, side with one CEO. However, this is where it really begins to actually hit to a different level. Now, with the Meghan Markle drama only getting worse, especially in the middle of creating the Christmas special that's going through numerous setbacks, one major development going on now involves more to do with Meghan Markle getting caught yet again by Netflix executives of doing something completely unexpected. Now, this comes as Meghan Markle attempts to kickstart her social media campaign to promote herself in order to boost her recognition before the holiday special drops on Netflix. Meghan, however, was recently caught by those close to her, not just in her social circle, but within her professional circle, so to speak, where her agent and manager discovered that she was working on a, get this, remix for the pregnancy video. Yes, you heard that right, a remix of the pregnancy video that was being put together, loaded with a brand new rap song that was created by one of those in her social circle, of course, who created an original rap piece that was layered over the video. Now, the remixed version also included captions of the lyrics on top of that video as well, that was fully intended to be used not just on Instagram, but of course on multiple social media platforms this time around, as Meghan was planning to open accounts on different platforms to improve her overall reach. Reportedly, her agent and manager were repulsed by the video since it also included new footage that was never before seen, extra footage of the pregnancy dance that wasn't used in the original version, that was reportedly more seductive in the way she danced and provided certain hand gestures. Her agent and manager, like always, brought this up to Netflix executives, and they decided to butt into the situation and warned Meghan Markle to stop the unhinged behavior, as it would sabotage whatever marketing campaign they have left for the holiday special. Meghan, however, is reportedly not listening at all to Netflix and plans to drop this during the holiday season, since it is said to be a rap version of a popular Christmas song specifically, and Meghan begged Ted Sarandos to use it as an intro for the upcoming holiday special after she was caught developing this post. Now guys, before I move on, let me just say one thing about that. It's one thing for her to create that infamous pregnancy video. It's another thing for her to actually attempt to remix this thing, and how she is in the process of remixing it. Like I said before, a brand new song overlaid on top of that, new captions showing the exact lyrics, word by word. And to top it all off, it's a Christmas rap song. So it's basically a rap iteration of a popular Christmas song out there. We're not quite sure exactly specifically what Christmas song it is. However, even those close to her are urging her to not go through with this, since it could very well be the true final nail in the coffin this time around and will only make things worse. Turns out Meghan is desperate to create a viral moment not just for herself, but in order to promote the Christmas special, even if it means creating negative backlash. Netflix CEO Greg Peters is said to be furious over Meghan's actions of developing this video with the intention of proposing the idea of putting it in the Netflix Christmas special. However, she only begged Netflix to put this in after getting caught. Now again, I've said this so many times, but I'll say it again. Meghan Markle's very narcissistic, very self-absorbed. Seemingly, she doesn't really have to care what the Netflix executives have to say or what they're trying to tell her not to do, unless it involved season 2. This time, it's all about the Christmas special, right? And she really wants that viral moment. She desperately wants a viral moment. It's exactly why she did the pregnancy video sometime before season 2 dropped, and now she's trying to do the same exact thing with the Christmas special by creating another viral moment a couple of weeks before this thing, arrives on Netflix. So the fact that she's really trying to just do this all over again in a different way, in a different style, I don't think it's going to work out at all. If anything, it's going to make a bigger mockery of herself, and it's all her doing. And we already know that basically she's trying to actually search for a new agent manager. The problem? Nobody wants that job to work with Meghan Markle. That's exactly why she's having a very tough time in the film industry. There's literally no other agents and managers out there that want to affiliate themselves with Meghan Markle, at least at this moment. And that's why she's stuck with the actual team that keeps on, ratting her out to Netflix. Thankfully, by the way, I'm glad that they're doing that. But what's interesting here again is the fact that she has the goal to remix it, and in the end, this is where it gets worse, alright? Listen up. The remixed version also had baby cry sound effects over the rap music, which made it even more cringe and unwatchable, and already the grudge between Meghan and Greg is growing at a very fast rate based on her unhinged behavior that she tries too hard to hide in certain public appearances. This remixed version is also longer than the original one that was released back a couple of months ago. And again, the fact that she has baby cry sound effects over the rap iteration of a popular Christmas song, that is truly just odd behavior, very cringeworthy material. I can only imagine what it sounds like. And if I really had to make a guess, since she did want to do a rap song of Jingle Bells, or is in the process of doing that for the Christmas special, I would not be too shocked if it's the same exact song, or at least similar, in this actual planned Instagram post. And again, we already know that the fact that she got caught red-handed doing this by her own team and how that was handed over to Netflix to warn them goes to show you that, well, she's really, unorganized. The fact that they keep discovering this and how basically everything just keeps, getting pretty much put out there by her own agent manager to Netflix, and that's exactly what's contributing to the division, because you have Ted Sarandos, who is backing Meghan Markle, supporting her, defending her, and Greg Peters just doesn't want to listen to it all. He doesn't want to have it. And sure, he acts professional in the public eye, he says some good things here and there, but it's an ugly mess behind the scenes. He really does not like Meghan Markle one bit. He doesn't like the whole situation of her being connected to Netflix because it's ruining his image as well. However, I would love to hear what everyone has to say about all of this below in the comments. Everything ranging from the remixed version of this video that she got caught doing to the Christmas special. If you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys later.